All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And this is going to be more news on the bird flu. All right. And Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here. Well, I have two articles that I actually want to go into, but I'm going to start with this one. And it says, the bird flu dairy cow outbreak widens in Ohio, Kansas, and New Mexico. All right, so it's spreading further, spreading out because it started in Kansas, Texas, all right, New Mexico, further out west, but now it's spreading to Ohio, which is in the Midwest. So it's spreading out, spreading to the East Coast. All right. Next it could be, in who knows, in Tennessee, further down south, Florida. Next, down here in Florida, it's spreading, just like the C19 did. It started out west, and it spread it. All right. So it says bird flu has infected a dairy herd in Ohio for the first time and was detected in additional herds in Kansas. It's like additional herds in Kansas and New Mexico. According to the U.S. government, expecting an outbreak in cows that has risen concerns. Expecting an outbreak, Slovakia, in cows that has raised concerns about possible risks to humans. All right, let me read that part again. All right, expecting an outbreak in cows that has raising concerns about possibility of risk to humans. And like I said, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah before, just me speaking as a man, they could easily say anybody that's drinking some milk or eating anything dairy related, you need to come in and get tested. And that's part of the world, because that's half of everybody in America, because pretty much almost everything has milk. And a lot of people, of course, people eat burgers, steaks, so on and so forth. All right, which is beef. So they could easily say that now you're getting spread into dairy herds, or you eating some chicken. All right, that's the main way to get Jake. Have you eaten some chicken in the past 2 or 3 months? You need to come get checked out. And we all know how it went down last time with the C19. All right, they probably got the same test or a different test. This time it might go in your ear, all right, or whatever. And we all know what happened, with the C19. So let's get this one real quick. A lot of things are happening, man. We got this going on, this right here growing. What they're supposed to, Iran is supposed to, the Persians are supposed to attack Amalek in 48 hours or something like that. Which I've seen some videos, of missiles flying over, so maybe they've already went ahead and did it. But what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the April 8th thing. We got that. That's Monday. It's a lot going on, a lot to look forward to this weekend, and going into next week. Lord will, the Lord let something happen. And they're still talking about this loser, P. Diddy, which shit of no real importance, man. All right, but it says, Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. This is the next article I have. Oh shit, Salakia brothers. Again, that shit. This is distractions. And this is what Jake is really into. They're not paying attention to the C19. I mean, it's like not the C19, but this bird flu thing. They're not watching for that. They're not keeping up with what's going on in Israel. All right, or going on in the Middle East. All right, some of them are worried about this. The April 8th thing, but that's what mainly Jake is into, watching that. It's some stupid rap beef or something. But Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. This is the next article I have here, and it says CDC director says agency is taking bird flu very seriously as epidemic fears grow. So it says the CDC prevention has said they are taking the bird flu outbreak very seriously. as fear grows of virus jumping from cattle to humans. And again, they could easily say, anybody that's eaten beef in the past 2 months or drinking some milk, you need to come get tested. They could easily say that, and people will run up to the line and take it. All right, but we all know if this is it, if this is next, play that Esau runs with, we all know what really caused it. All right. So it says this week a farm worker in Texas became the second person in the U.S. ever to become infected with the strain H5N1 of the bird flu. And again, the former head of WHO or whatever organization he was a part of, he said that he believed that the bird flu was going to be the next plague. All right. And again, like I mentioned in the last video I did, you think back to that movie Songbird, which that was a movie about the C-19, but again, the title of the movie was Songbird. All right, so that could have been, sending a mixed signal saying, yeah, C-19 is the focus in this movie, but the bird flu really is going to be it, and that's why they named the movie Songbird. Who knows? But again, I just was talking to the camp about that last week. Um, so this could be it. This could be the one Esau runs with. The bird flu, after catching it from an infected cow, is also the first time the virus has been detected in cattle. The CDC Director Mandy Cohen said that the agency is monitoring the situation very closely as dairy farms in Idaho, Kansas, Michigan, New Mexico, and Texas struggle with the outbreak. Well, it's already down south with western south, which is Texas. It's like it. But it could spread out further east, southern east, northeast. All right. It says Cohen said to the NPR that just means more opportunity for this virus to mutate and change. And that's what we want to make sure we are continuing to stay ahead of. On Wednesday, the WHO confirmed the organization was in close contact with the CDC about the outbreak. Yeah, he might have been a former head of the CDC. I forget. I'm gonna try to pronounce his name. Tethros. I can't pronounce his name. Said any case of the H5N1 is concerning because it is highly dangerous to humans, although it although it has never been shown to be easily transmittable between people. Has also said it is monitoring the situation. President Joe Biden is up to date. Cohen added, "What we're learning through the C19 is our experiences. Viruses change, and we need to stay ahead of it. That's why we at this CDC and the whole of the U.S. government is taking this very seriously and monitoring the situation very closely." Cohen added that the case of the human-to-human spread of the bird flu has never been seen in the U.S. before. Um, yeah, that's all I'm gonna read. Oh, okay. It says, let me read this real quick. It says, baby goat testing positive for the bird flu, and first case in U.S. history. Seeds and eggs. Um, as for the person in Texas who was infected this week, Cohen said they have mild symptoms and are receiving well. Matter of fact, let's see what the symptoms are. See what the symptoms are here. Yeah, so this could be the one Esau runs with, man. All right, this Lord Will's Brothers can see on the screen. I did a simple Google search for symptoms of the bird flu. It says symptoms between with 2 to 8 days. It can seem like the common flu. Wow. Cough, fever, sore throat, muscle ache, headache, shortness of breath may occur. Wow. And the people will buy it too, man. The people in Babylon the Great will buy it, hook, line, and sinker, man. Just like they did with the C-19. That's the same thing. That's the same thing the C-19 did. They said the symptoms of the C-19. All right, but again, the people will buy it, man, because the people here in Babylon the Great are, like it's a saying, they call it sheeple. And I say that humbly, because at one point in life I was a sheeple, but all praises Yahweh Bashim Yahushua woke me up. All right, so yeah, but the people in Babylon will buy it, man. All right, this same scripture I brought out last time. The second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, and we are in those days that our forefather Ezra was talking about. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, and what shall I do when these evils should come? All right, we got sorrows, people are struggling to make ends meet. Mourning, people are again struggling to make ends meet. To get their daily bread, to pay the rent, so on and so forth. The beginning of wars, you see that thing over there, what's going on in the Middle East, amping up. All right, so we're obviously in the last days. Verse 19, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for their amendment. Right, the Lord said famine and pestilence, which that bird flu thing is going to create both, because a lot of cows are being put to death. They're destroying a lot of eggs, pouring out milk because they're saying it's contagious. So that's causing helping speed up the famine as well. All right, and now they're saying it's spreading to people, humans or whatever, so-called humans. All right, which only people are humans or people that have color. Esau don't have color, so the people. All right, so I just say the people is spreading to the people, all people, so-called. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be any way mindful of the scourge. Right, just like the C-19, they chilled out for a little while. All right, and after a while, they went right back to their garbage. And now we got this. All right, and like Bill Gates said, the people are going to take this one seriously, man. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. If this is the one, because it could be something else. But it looks like it's a strong chance this could be the one Esau runs with. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Dash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.